What's going on? What's going on? Rude is here, bringing you another up-and-coming video where we discuss the lower level or low to mid, like royal levels and 3-star strategies for basically nothing that is max 30-30, max 40-40 royals and things like that. As you can look at my baby royals right here with 2025. You know, I rushed trying to recover that Town Hall 10. So let's go ahead and start with the content. Last war wasn't... I was really excited for this war. It's 58-6. They did not try. Operation Shock and Awe was a success. Really, why I was excited for this war is we have one full 10 and then two 9.5s. If you take a look at their side, they had a full Town Hall 11, which we will show you as part of the recap or as part of the content. And then two full Town Hall 11s, albeit this one down here, number 3, was a low-level Town Hall 10. Very low, actually, I would say. Level 1 Infernals, things like that. But it was still, nevertheless, it was still a Town Hall 10, and that's still a difficult feat for any 9 to hit. And our 9.5s are brand new, so it was pretty, I think, even though they had an 11, it was a really good, I felt like it was a matchup that always happens, right? All the way down to 20, they had some 7s and things like that. So I actually expected their number 1 guy to clear us. So I rocked anti-3, and those are what we decided to do, which is also part of up and coming. I know you guys view these kinds of wars, you know, mixed Town Hall 8s like this and 9s and 9.5s and stuff. But the game plan was to we had 3 Town Hall 8s. Let's go ahead and show you. 3 Town Hall 8s, and they had like 6. That's where all those beer runs at the bottom was. It was basically start out, get the stars up high fast, so that when they open up the game, they get like a 40 to 3-star visual, so that they break their will. Was what Operation Shock and Awe was, because we knew up top we were mismatched. Not sure why they didn't go. It was really disheartening. But so anyway, we cleared up the bottom. And if you take a look, the war was won with our 9-on-9s. And let me tell we at one point we didn't have to go anymore. It was decided with about 4 hours left. But the story of this recap and content is I have a newcomer, Death God, who has a main in LP4 Hades. Welcome aboard, buddy. He was trying to double the Town Hall 11, and this helped me so much as the Town Hall 10 on the map, because, and look, here's the other part. Look at the Royals. This is not 30-30. This is 18-19. I mean, that is impressive. Anybody that hits these are Town Hall 11 defenses right here. These archer towers, and he's got, I think that's a level 1. No, that's a level 2 eagle because of the gold chains. But, you know, really nice, you know, AQ walk, Valk dive to get it. That's exactly what I was looking at too. And as a Town Hall 10, that's how I was going to double this. So to have a Town Hall 9, an 11 spot Town Hall 9, be able to double this was super impressive and super helpful for the for the cause, because this frees me up to try to make an attempt on a Town Hall 10 triple, because I actually expected that need to happen. I thought I was going to have to get successful on a 10v10 triple in order to force a tie when we started. So he bum rushes the core in here, 2 rages, one for the queen, and you can saw how much those Town Hall 11 defenses and Town Hall Max 10 defenses hit, even under rage with 4 healers behind. That was no match. She was very quickly going down, so he had to pop the ability anyway. But 54%, I mean, wow, super impressive. And this is his debut, so nice job. Way to be nice hit on this. That not only was impressive for yourself and showing that utility, but also for the clan, because it freed up some Town Hall 10v10 triple attempts. Rather than only having 1, because I would, whatever, keep going. Let's keep going down to, it was Blaze. Blaze doubled number 2. This was the fresh hit. Oh, by the way, that last one we looked at was the fresh hit. No, there was other attempts on 11, our 10s were practicing towards the end, because you got to take advantage of that situation. So with Blaze here, only with 10-11 teen heroes, but he has max Town Hall 9 Dragoon. He recognizes the both bows set to ground, the close proximity of everything, zaps the one air defense that poses a threat, because this one right here is just barely overlapping it. Plus you got some loons up in front to try to take some streams, as well as maybe absorb 1 or 2 shots from air defenses. But basically just drag loons the whole right side, where the one X-bow of the 3 was set to multi, and then with everything being raged and in there, he was able to finally get in here and start getting this town hall. And what this does is it basically takes away the stress for the Town Hall 10 attempt to try to double it with a chance for 3. I mean, now you can go for a full-on chance for 3, and if you fail, it's okay, because we already have, star-wise, we already have a double in the bag. The number 1 and the first 2 replays we saw right here by both Death God and Blaze were really early in the war, so it was really helpful for the cause. Nice job to both of them. Super helpful. All right, let's go down to the only 10 on 10-3. Here's that rushed, very similar to my base, minus the max Infernals, which make a huge difference. And of course, the Royals are not even close to 2020. This is what a Town Hall 9 could do, because my 2 Larry spells were for cleanup, and my Lalo was poor. But so just a dive here with 2025. Bowlers to stay outside of the reach of the splash damage, because it's loons in there, and that second air defense was not part of the plan, but I still send the Hound from that same direction to make sure that it takes any traps with it. And this is what you want to use a heal spell for if you ever see people use heals in Lalos, because obviously you can't heal through Infernal Towers, but right here, where the bottom half of these loons have no tank in front of them, and there is a ton of point defense and Tesla farms in the middle, that's what you want to bring that heal for. If anything, I dropped the heal too shallow and low, and it should have been higher and overlapping the actual Tesla farm, which I knew where it was. So really, this is poor heals placement, but it was good haste placement. The last part is I sent my 3rd Hound very shallow from the top right. I should have dragged it from the bottom to that last air defense on the top right. I should have dropped my 3rd Hound from the 3 o'clock position and have it drag all the way across everything from the 3 o'clock to a 12 o'clock position side. That giant was in case my golem was misplaced, and I needed to make sure I got the wall breakers in there. And then I had 2 spells left over, and I thought to myself, I'm going to put all my investment into my loons to make sure if I could just bring down the defenses, I'm fine. And that leaves me the other challenge of I'm gonna chase the clock. So when I had 2 spells remaining, like could I use them on a second poison, or I could use them on more haste, or I could use it on maybe a freeze. And being in single targeted Infernals, definitely don't need a freeze on a Lalo. I already had a heal, so I knew that I could use more cleanup troops as we go to ×2, because I was fighting the clock on this. This came down to maybe the last 10 seconds, and if I didn't bring these Larry spells and drop them in the positions that I did, wouldn't have been a 3. There's the breakdown right there. Okay, let's back out of here. And then let's, those are the top 3. Let's take a look at some other ones. Maria Ozawa and Chief Eli are the same person, and he went off this war. 2 beer runs, and I like this replay, even though it's 2022, and you can see where I said the Town Hall 9, it was their war to win, because we had the advantage royal level wise in the Town Hall 9 game. So we needed to make sure, we thought that's where we were going to be able to hang our hats. As long as we got to 57 was our goal, and we ended up getting 58. I knew at 57, forcing a percentage tiebreaker, I liked our chances, because I didn't see their Town Hall 9s being able to reciprocate the damage we could do to theirs. really nice cold-blood Lalo here. Look at that angle that he took. So he puts the jump in a spot, and he has 2 hounds. He was only aiming for 2 air defenses, given his layout of 13 loons remaining and 2 hounds. So, but because of the angle of attack that he took, that the archer doesn't walk, queen does not walk around the base, that she is inside the base now, and that jump spell right there gives her access to 3 air defenses. The second air defense goes down, and anything after this, plus he still has the ability left, is just titties, so that when he gets that L-shaped compartment that she's standing in right now, gives her access to shoot over to that 3rd air defense, excuse me, which I don't believe was part of the plan. Almost gets a wizard tower as well. Look at the the angle that he sends these hounds from to take all, these is fresh hit, to take all Black Sam's locations or possible locations with them. No Teslas popped along the way, so he wanted to make sure he got the Teslas popped as well. And why that's important to try to get the Teslas popped before you start Laloing is the moment a defense trap like that pops up in the air, your loons pause, even hogs, anything that targets defenses, it pauses like for about a second. While they're paused for that second, they stop. They pause, meaning stop moving. They're still taking damage, and so it's a bad thing. You don't want your troops to stop moving on their way to a defensive building, especially if you're trying to overwhelm the point defense coming at you, so that you can just bully away to break it down like what loons do. So that's the main thing of why you want to make sure you have the traps popped up, because it does impact your flight pathing or hog pathing against you. Nice job, Eli. Really nice war for you, buddy. And then the last one I have for you is on the bottom here. Go to Essa of West Java. Also doing a cold blood, but he doesn't have any wall breakers, and I like the angle of attack that he did, and specifically the funnel that he did. So noticing that there is, and he only has 14-14. So this is really relative to the casual war goer that's starting, or not casual elite, and they're building their Town Hall 9 to stay in that game. So recognizing the camps on the right, he could use just a cheap funneling troop of Wizard Tower to bring that down. But then once this is a scary moment right here. So once that cannon goes down, the next closest object, because the queen could have walked, is towards the left. Oh, she does walk. My bad. I thought she went in. No, she walks. But there she is. She circles back in because of the CC. But he does get the queen, enemy queen, and the CC lure out. She would have kept walking. I swear it's the queen is allergic to jumps, but that's exactly how I would do it as well. Rather than investing on, what would that be, at least 2, 4, 8 troop space without any wall breaker fails, to do a double wall breaker to get in there. Or even the first layer, because the queen will jump into that compartment by the gold storage where that loon just got rid of that defensive building. And then he starts to Lalo from the right, keeps the hound in front, and then haste when needed. Some people are learning Lalo for, they're not that great with it or rusty. I see a lot of people use haste too quickly or in the wrong spots. They use it to basically quickly get away the outside ring defenses, but not actually. What it does is that basically your loons outrun your tanks. You take down all the defenses but the air defense, which is a little bit deeper in the base, and then your loons outfly your tanks. So you want to. What I liked about this one is he was very patient on his use of the haste, that he only used it to make sure that they're taking down defensive buildings that then path the loons towards the air defense, which then sends the hound across the base to the next one, so on and so forth. Really nice, and he had a Larry spell for cleanup on this. I believe he had that just in case for insurance if his queen walked, which he did. But the queen already went down, so he didn't have to drop it. So really nice cold blood Lalo for you, Essa of West Java. And a good war, because you also had a beer run. Nice job to everybody at Ain't Nobody. Great teamwork, great execution, and really good showing from our Town Hall 9s and our lower levels. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I'll check you next time.